in this session, I am talking about the limiting core belief. The core belief which is preventing you from achieving your maximum potential, right? So this is who you are, right? This particular person with white hair, right? And this is what you want to achieve, and something is coming in between, right? So that is what the limiting core belief I am talking about. So now when we talk about the core belief, what we are talking about, of course, I'm going to show you video which gives a fantastic explanation, much better than what I can explain you. But the core belief is something deep rooted, right? So the core belief, or especially means when I say the core belief, think that it is a limiting core belief wherein we want to change and improve. So this is our uh, uh, understood definition of the core belief, not necessarily positive belief. So this core belief generally comes from the memories, generally comes from the things what have happened in your life. And childhood and adolescence is 80% in that. Again, don't ask me, sir, how you have calculated 80% or like that. I'm just using the Pareto's law. Majority of the time, your core beliefs gets concretized in your childhood and adolescence. Majority of the time. Minority of the time, they get formed in your adulthood as well, because brain is plastic. Means few of you have attended my neuroscience class, and there means it is very clear that even at the age of 50, 60, 70, right, the brain is plastic and you can inculcate the new beliefs and new habits. It is possible, but very, very difficult. Very, very difficult, but possible, right? So the core beliefs is something deep rooted, which is related to some kind of trauma, some kind of negative event, some kind of failure, some kind of strong emotion associated with you from your past. So this is what the root cause of the core belief is. Right. So now with this, I want few of the learners to share what is your limiting core belief. Means, for example, I assume that is, you are still not experiencing the level of the pure consciousness wherein you are having the divinity in you and nothing can stop you. So this is a level, right? So this level, I think we all are yet to experience that particular level, right? So at our human level, right? So we may have some kind of limiting core beliefs about ourselves. So I want few of the learners to share one of their limiting core beliefs to the class. Again, always, nobody is here to judge us, right? Means, for example, my limiting core belief is that, okay, I think that I don't create a empathetic impression on people. So I create a impression on people which is bit hard and which is little bit lack of say emotional connection, right? So this is the impression I create on the people is my limiting belief. And because of this limiting belief, what happens to me, that is, many times I think that, okay, the close relation with this particular person can't be established. Why the close relation can't be established? Because this person must be perceiving me like this. So that limiting belief comes in the way of I establishing a very close relationship with the other person. So this is my limiting core belief. Like that, I want you to explain, few of you, if not all of you, to explain it. So who want to share their limiting core belief just for our understanding? That is, okay, these are the limiting beliefs we are carrying. Yes, Ranu, you want to speak?
Yeah. So there are two. One is very similar to what you have explained for yourself. Because I speak less and I'm an introvert and I observe more, I come as a snob. And I'm not popular. I'm not popular.
Yeah. So this is your limiting core belief. Yes. So very aptly said. Yeah, so this is one. And the second one you were saying?
One is when it comes to earning money, my relationship with money, that money brings in more money. When somebody says that they start from scratch when they had nothing and build up an empire, I'm not able to understand it. I think people who have some inheritance make it big in life, and people who have nothing find it really difficult. So money brings in more money. This is my solid belief.
Yeah. Got it. From the CBT, right? So there are schemas and the core beliefs, dysfunctional assumptions, the negative automatic thoughts. We all have. You might know or you might not know, but no one here, right, is a person who can say that is, I do not have any limiting core belief, no negative automatic thought, no dysfunctional assumption. It is humanly not possible unless you are already awakened, right? So we are all suffering from this, and there is a solution available to it, right? Now, means this particular person has found that there are three top categories of this particular core beliefs, and then means within that particular category there can be many adjectives or the many issues. The one category of the limiting core beliefs is helplessness. I can't do it. It is not possible for me, right? So okay, means my background do not permit me, right? All that blah blah blah, right, comes from the helplessness bracket or the helplessness bucket, right? Handa. One handa is of the helplessness. Another handa is unlovability. I can't be loved. I'm not looking good, right? So there are so better people than me. I'm like this only, right? So I'm going to face problems in my love life, or people are not going to respect me. That so when I say the love means it is not necessarily only love. So in that particular handa, there can be many emotions which relates to people not coming close to you, people not liking you, people not loving you, people not respecting you. So this is another bucket. The third bucket is worthlessness. I'm not competent, I'm not capable, so I am not A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So these are the three buckets. Of course, there can be some other buckets as well. But so these are the main buckets, what they have researched and survey, because all this particular researchers will put numbers on your face and you have to believe it. Okay, we have done this particular survey of the 10,000 or 1 lakh people and all that. So this is what they have stated. So the point is, the number one, are you self-aware about your limiting core beliefs? This is must. If you are self-aware about your limiting core beliefs, then you have to change this particular limiting core. Why? Why? Because we are all part of the divine. Every human being has unlimited potential within them, and we are only scratching the surface. When we know it, why can't we change a simple limiting core belief? It is absolutely possible, right? So means again, I am talking very practically and rationally, right? Means in my mind, there is no inspiration or the motivation. I'm just talking the plain 1 + 1 is equal to 2. I'm talking about science. I'm talking about mathematics. Like that, I'm talking to you. That is, if you are already knowing your real nature, there is a question of you carrying any limiting core belief. So definitely you have to change particular limiting core belief. And there is a very good, that is, whatever information that supports our core belief, we accept that information, right? So we have the filtering mechanism. Means in this video it has not explained well, but when you learn NLP you will understand it very well. That is, we all have meta programs, meta model, our belief systems, right, which act as a filter. So we filter the information. For example, if I have a belief, right, so I will accept all the signals which are supporting my belief. And if the signals are not supporting my belief, I will ignore them. I will have a blind eye, because they will get filtered from my brain. It is not that I'm doing it consciously, right? I unconsciously they get filtered. Means, for example, you are going in a car on one particular road and there are, say, big flexes there. Generally, you are not seeing them. But for example, you want to say buy some thing or say mobile or some kind of instrument, right? And if the flex has that, you will automatically see that particular flex. And not only that flex, you will keep looking, your eyes will immediately catch if someone related to what you are thinking is available. So our mind only sees or catches the things which we believe or which we are interested in. Our mind ignores, means in your front of eyes that flex is there, but you will not see it. So this is how our brain functions. This is science, right? This is not a means only the philosophy. This is how we act, and there is a neuroscience behind this. This is to protect us. Why? Because there are so many information signal. If you try to focus on all information, you go mad, right? To prevent you of not going mad, so this particular filtering mechanism is a inbuilt programming our brain has. But this inbuilt programming also do not help us in removing our core beliefs, because all the information related to your core belief you will get and you will further strengthen the core belief. Any information which is contrary to it, you will reject or modify that information for to suit your belief, right? So now you are going to think about these 6 questions answers. First is, what is my belief and what is the underneath core belief? So there is a belief. You think something about the world, something about life, something about other people, something about finances, something about relationship, right? Or something about time management. So this is your belief. What is the underneath core belief, right? So you have to go to the root of the belief itself. So this is called as core belief. Now, question number 2, you have to start thinking. I mean, this is not theory. Means you imagine one of your beliefs and now you start answering in your mind. What is your emotion and experience associated with it? So in the first place, how that belief got created? The first instance related to that particular belief wherein it struck you, oh my God, this is how life is. This is how means my persona is. This is how my problem is. So you have to go to the first instance which created that particular belief. Of course, afterwards it got further strengthened. You got multiple experiences. Why? Because you were looking for those experiences. You created that belief, and in future you only caught those signals which supported your belief. So this is all the play of mind. This is the game. This is not the reality. So we are all in virtual reality. We are playing game. What is the game? I created some core belief because of one emotional event or one strong memory, and thereafter I only caught the signals which supported. So what was the first experience is what you have to think. You have to go back your memory lane. Then the third question you have to ask, is this belief serving me or stopping me? Means if it is serving you, it means if it is helping you, no problem. Go ahead. Don't think of changing it because it is helping you. But if it is not helping you, it is creating a problem for yourself. It's a common sense that you need to change it, right? So you take a decision. Oh my God, this particular belief, again, very simple, very common sensing and childish. But the beauty is in simplicity. The beauty is in simplicity, not in complexity. This is very simple, but very powerful, right? So then you will say, okay, fine. This particular belief is stopping me in means achieving my true potential. Fine. Okay. Now you are understanding that is where you are. Now the question number 4, what is the new belief you want to inculcate? Anyway, it is a belief. Nothing is truth, right? There is no truth. Everything is perception. So if everything is perception, why can't you have a perception which will help you? Common sense, right? So now you think, what is the new belief? What is the new belief? What you would like to inculcate and why you want to inculcate that? What is the purpose? right? That is, if I inculcate this belief, I will get this particular benefit or something like that. Why? Because our brain needs this particular why, right? So brain needs a reason, brain needs a motivation, brain needs a inspiration. Which brain? Subconscious brain. So this is what you will think. Then you will, the fifth question you will ask, how I will prepare myself for it. Means, for example, if now this is a new belief, what I want to inculcate, and there is a strong reason, there is a strong benefit I am finding in inculcating this belief, how I will prepare myself? Because only by thinking, nothing will happen. Huh? There is no secret, right? There is no affirmation. Only by chanting that particular affirmation, something will happen to you. Nothing is going to happen to you. You are going to waste your time, right? You have to prepare yourself for that. You have to act on that. So what is that preparation? Okay, if I have to have this particular new belief, this is the behavioral change I have to do, this is the daily practice I will do, right? So this is a new learning I will do, this is a new reading I will do, this is a new company, this is a kind of people I will be with. So there can be, depending upon means what kind of belief you want to inculcate. So this answer will change. Then you have to ask, what support can I take? Always remember, we are social beings. We are not living on the top of the Himalayas alone. All the support system is already available. You have to only look around, right? So you think that, okay, if I have to work on this particular belief, who are the people in my life who might support me? Think about them. Take their support, right? If you ask support for the 10 people, maybe 3 will agree, maybe 5 will agree. I don't know. But ask for support. Always look for utilizing your entire ecosystem. Be efficient and effective, right? Do not only work yourself without say using all the resources around available to you. Then what actions you are going to take on a continuous basis to concretize this new positive belief, sadhana? Nothing happens without action. Only dream happens without action. If you want the reality to happen, you need to act. So what are the actions you are going to take to concretize this particular new belief? Is it possible? 101% possible. Whatever is, this is a very practical method. Anything can be achieved if you think you can achieve. And this is the process. These are the 6 questions.